Okay, good morning everyone. Hello, hello, good morning. Hey, 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 hey. Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, everyone? Let's do a bit of light. Great, 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 great. Hello, good morning. I'm gonna be so careful of spoilers today. I've got so much stuff that I really can't show you. But what's going on? Hey Cameron, thanks mate. You're the legend. How we doing? Sorry about last weekend. I was yeah. Sorry about last weekend. I was meant to do a live stream, but it just it crashed. And in fact, I feel like my game keeps on resetting the graphics on me, which is really annoying. But anyway. Hey friends! Hey, hey, hey. How are we all? Hope you're all good. So today I want to finish off this station. Ooh, good timing. So this station is actually kind of going off. There's like tons of people down here, and I don't blame them because this is actually like a pretty direct route to Central Station, which again can't show you because there's spoilers over there, but yeah, this is like directly going to Central Station, but it is a total mess in all sense of the word because we've got, first of all, there's no detail on it, and then that's cool. Is there a bus stop there? Maybe not. That actually might be kind of a fun place to put a bus stop, but I feel like there's like a lot of fun problem solving and like trying to figure out how to make this the most functional place ever, because at the moment it's like just like not great. So any train experts and enthusiasts and transport people, let's get some ideas, because I'm probably more inclined to, I think I've got more ideas for how I'm going to do this station. At least I think I am. At least I think I do. Like, I'm thinking we need some sort of platform first. And I would really love it. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong here, but I would really love to put a center platform in the middle, but I actually don't think it's possible. Or maybe it is. I'm not quite sure. Like, can you do a center platform? Bus stop on the corner there. Yeah, that actually could be a good spot for it. But then, like, it'd be kind of fun to see a bus stopping here, right? Like, wouldn't that be, like, prime location for a bus stop? Especially as, like, a little shuttle, like, getting people down into, you know, the actual, like, heart and center of Castle Point. I mean, it's not that it's a far walk, but, I don't know, like, the bus is already coming this way anyways. But in terms of a platform, we, of course, don't really... We don't have anything, I don't think. Yeah, that's true. We probably need to figure out the height of this highway first. That's a good point. Although, it's actually not too bad. Oh, by the way, how's the volume? Is everything alright? Can you guys hear the music? I feel like I've cut myself off from the music. It's down there. I can hear it a little bit. Do an island platform? I don't think you can. Alright, so let's make that the first thing. I'm a little bit nervous because it's working. So I'm like, I don't want to spoil anything, you know? Alright, so let's just have a little experiment. And how are you all? I think I need to do a... So it's like not... Oh, unless I did it... Unless it made it so that it wasn't... I think we do actually have one-way... Or I should say single rail train stations, right? Or does it not matter? Like, can we actually just build... Like, maybe we don't even need a platform. As in, maybe we don't even need one of these. Like, can I actually just put a train stop on a regular train line? I'm gonna try with this one. Like, if I was to... This would be pretty cool if we could do this. Right? Like, can I do that? I mean, that did just work. Is that... Are people gonna get off there, though? Because if I did that, then I wouldn't have to worry about... Then I could... Yeah, then I could do a center. That would make so much more sense, right? Volume's fine. Thank you, Josh. Is it even enough to... Is there enough space for 2 tracks? That is good. I actually don't... Well, I mean, there's space on this side, and... Like, if you look at how much space is on the right here, I actually probably don't need that much space. I could probably, like, make it shorter with Road Builder. I'm just curious, is he going to stop here? Like, he could stop here, but nobody gets out. That's the other thing we need to consider. I don't know about the pathfinding. Well, let's have a little go. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to get off here anyway, because there's not any point. You're going to stop? He stops. He stops. But nobody in their right mind's going to get off. Alright. I think I'm just going to commit and try. Because the center platform would look a million times better. I'm going to do it. Probably could have just converted it, but it's fine. It's all good. Let's just see. Let's just see. We'll just have a little go. And it is extremely tight here, so I do have to keep it elevated, even if it's just a smidge. Yeah, no, you wanna connect, don't you? I know. And just for the record, I am fully aware that it would be like so much more convenient if this was a if this was 2 tracks, but there's no space for it at all. So this like train line actually just goes it goes single rail just for a little while, like the shortest of journeys. So I guess at that point they just have to rely on trains waiting. Whoa, there's a little secret note in there. Found ya. Whoa, there's a little secret note in there too. Any other little secret nodes? You little cheeky secret guys. Alright, we'll just go like this. And yeah, it's like overlapping with the road there, but I think I'm going to... should probably do that now, so we can really see him. Now you can actually add to that as part of Road Builder, but I don't think it shows up. I always get the wrong side. Told ya. Okay, let's just bugger off this one too. And then we'll add in... Like, I don't think he's going to do anything. Platform? Whoa! Jeez Louise. Hello, platform. Well, I did not expect that. What? What in the world? Has that been a thing? I don't know if that's been a thing. Where has this platform been all my life? That's sick. Alright, great. Well, what about if I just do it on this side? Alright, fine. Just be super easy. Flat platform? I just want to see what this looks like. So nothing. Alright, like, this could be purely aesthetics. I don't know, I don't even know if this is gonna work. I don't know, every now and again, like, something just pops up in this game and I'm like, what? Since when has that been a thing? Now, it's a pretty lengthy train, so I do need to give it plenty of space. And we've got space on either side of the highway to, like, expand him, so I'm not, like, too worried about space, because that's obviously not super ideal. It's not the worst, and I know I could turn him to a, just like 2 lanes, but kind of been a bit stubborn and I don't really want to. You know? Kind of make it narrower. Which bit narrower? Do you mean this train line? I think I'm just going to keep it single. I mean, I could make it narrower. Ugh. Do I bother? I don't know. I feel like... I mean, just look at the size of the train going through. I don't really know if I want to... Also, I'm not expecting lots of traffic here. Yeah, that's true. If Road Builder does support it, then it probably should work. Kaplow. And like, just for funsies, let's just continue dragging out that line just to see what it looks like. Like, this can be double, right? No snapping. And I don't think it's gonna, I don't know, like I could continue it along here, could go somewhere else. I haven't really quite committed to what I want it to do. Could I make the, I can't actually change the width on the platform, unfortunately. That's as thin as it gets. And I probably don't really want it to get too much thinner, just for like realism's sake anyways. Alright. Well, this could potentially be really quick and easy. Famous last words. Is that the road? If you say so. I will just use good old move it for this one. Yeah, I mean, he has to get pretty. That's like it's like a big old arch. Probably needs to even be bigger than that. Might even lower down that train line. It's gonna be a bit of a fine tune session, I reckon. To be honest, I wouldn't mind this train line to be at pretty much ground level. But I'm keeping it elevated because I don't want it to accidentally connect to the highway. But then also with the elevated section, you get these rails, and I like that too. Yeah, I mean, we'll fix all that. I could get, yeah, I mean, I could get rid of the lane. I don't know. I just feel like we need 3 lanes in each direction purely because we are so close to the city. But yeah, I mean, I might just do that. I might just do that. It makes me sad, but I understand. Okay, now I'm just gonna connect a path and we'll see what happens. So far, so good. Probably don't want to cross in there. Why did that all of a sudden just go so much higher? Yeah, should be right. And that needs to be a little bit lower. Alright, let's give this a whirl. Let's see if this is actually going to work. Because that would be really quite disappointing. Alright. I feel like... I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, I want it to be about here, but I don't know if you guys can see, but we've got like a... See how it's kind of like crossing over? I don't know if it's... Doing the right thing here. Alright, let's just give this a go. Here and here. Alright, moment of truth. I feel like sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised and then also very disappointed with how things work in this game, you know, like... Sometimes things just like connect up beautifully, and then other times you think something's going to be really easy, and it's just absolutely not. But I see people walking down here, so far, so good. Those hidden nodes are super annoying, yeah. What? Oh, okay, I think I see, okay. I think I see what's going on here. It's not pretty. Do you guys see what's going on here? Like, I'm just gonna let it go. Like, I'm just gonna watch it. But I'm pretty sure. Well, these guys are standing here. Alright. Let's just see. Hey, Johnny Ray. Welcome, my friend. Alright, moment of truth. I have a feeling that he's going to do something... Oh, I was wrong. Sick. Hell yeah, that is great. This is working out far better than I expected. Cool. Great. Alright, well, I guess it's going to be a pretty short stream. Might just stream for another 5 minutes because we're pretty much done. Like, I thought I was going to have to build a whole custom thing and it was going to be a real pain in the ass, but this is actually, like, legit pretty good. I mean, I don't love the fact that they're all lining up there. I'm not really quite sure why they're doing that. But I guess they're using this as a path. So I actually dropped it there because I was worried that this path had to be like directly connected to whatever node that was. But I think that could do this. I'm gonna get rid of these, please. Please. Scram. Go away, please. Please. That's kind of annoying. What are you? Usually just right click, but these guys are... Maybe I can use... Yeah, I don't really... I don't know what's going on here. Could I please delete you? Please? Please? Please. I don't really want to delete the whole network. That would be so annoying. I mean, that's very annoying, isn't it? See that? Like, I know you don't like that either. Scram. Alright. You can just stay there for a little while. Guess it's not a big deal. But... oh, interesting. Ah, interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I've got a solution. I've got a solution. I am gonna try... okay. Oh no. Okay, so they are actually... okay. Oh, so I was gonna turn these into one-way roads, but they unfortunately already are. So that's a real pain. Interested to see if I could drop one of these here. Well, sort of, kind of like that. Although it's caused all sorts of silliness down here. So, yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll come with something a bit different. All instances. Get out of here. Alright, well, let's push on then. Harry Smith, hello, hello, hello. What's this? You see a cool looking station? Reminds me of the Athens metro around the airport. Really love it. Thanks, man. This is like classic $2 like territory. I literally will do this in every single one of my cities. You can pretty much guarantee I'm gonna do, or at least attempt to do, the same types of things in pretty much any city that I make. I just can't help myself. And I actually had no anticipation to do this, but I don't know what happened. My urges got to me. All right. So my American friends, describe a train station for me in your wonderful country, because what I want to do is I want to build like shelter and shade, and I'm trying to think about safety. Like, do we need to put other little bits and pieces around here, like fences and walls? Like, tell me. While I await your answers, I'm going to reluctantly change this highway, even though I just do not. No, I don't want to shorten it. I'm sorry, but I'm not one of you highway shortening people. Remove lanes. No, I'm all about maintaining lanes. Let's just do one of, you know, like, I feel like this, it needs to stay nice and wide, especially around this part. But we're gonna get all sorts of silliness, but I can fix that. I really hate this black bit in the middle though. I don't know how to get rid of it. It happens with Road Builder when I get too creative. What's a train station? Yeah, I know, it's this thing. And look, I joke because Australia is no better. But apparently there are these like places where these like they're like large cars, and they like many people, like lots of people use it. But don't be put off by that. They're usually very clean, and they're nice and fast, and they run these great things called train tracks. I'm gonna Just do a little bit of sorcery. Too easy. Too easy. All at once. Yeah, you gotta push your way on, otherwise you don't get the best seat. My city's train station was demolished in the 70s. Yeah, it's so freaking disappointing. Like, something that I totally get lost in is oopsies. You overshot that one, buddy. Something that I get totally lost in is if I'm on Google Earth, like trying to get some ideas, and I just like spot an old train, like an old train line scar. I'm like, oh, that totally used to be where some trains used to run through. It's mostly always within industry, but like, yeah, I mean, like, it's so interesting. We don't really have that. Like, we do have some abandoned train lines in Australia, but like not tons. Not like the States. And I mean, like, to give us credit, kind of happened all around the world. But it is like wild to see so much wasted potential and real estate. And it's a shame when you like see, you know, obviously it's good when they actually use that space for like development, but like, you know, it just like so much like direct routes to places. You're like, oh, that could be just like a tramway, or you could have like a dedicated bus route or something. I know that's what they did in Sydney. They had like an old cargo line, and then they, like, even as I was a kid, it was like, I remember being abandoned and being like interested in it, and then like in my 20s it got converted into light rail. But I mean, like, barely anyone uses it. That's the other thing. People are so used to driving cars. Sharp rail curves look so unrealistic. Where are the sharp rail curves? Do you mean this part? Yeah. I don't know if I can... I think I might be able to, like, fix it a little bit. Like, if I think I can kind of drag these out a bit. But it might just kind of be... Yeah, they're kind of just going with it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta... Like, I know what I have to do is I just, like, have to let it go. Because I could just quite easily, and you guys know, just spend hours just, like, trying to make these things work. Look, like, slightly more realistic. But yeah, I think that's just the way that one is. I can't figure that out. But I do need to fix this because he's going to overshoot this every time. I can delete that one, but I can't delete these guys. Oh, no, take it back. Can't delete that one either. So I'm going to put this guy about... Yeah. I still think it's going to be too... I think the train's actually larger than I anticipated. Blimp. I think DLR in London used abandoned freight lines to start with. Such a cool concept. Yeah, it's great. I'm super into it. It's like it's a really great use of space. And I did say that people in Sydney don't use it. People do use it, but I do think it's pretty underutilized. Alright, I really hate these, like, bits going in, but just gotta let it go. But I'm pretty happy with all this. I think I might make some adjustments to height. Although I don't really mind that. I mean, it's bumpy. It's pretty bumpy. too bad. Blim, 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 blim. Alright, need to fix up these trees. I don't know what happened. I think a fire broke out and ruined all my trees. Because all of this is like a bit messed up. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Actually, watch me go back and do more. I don't want it to be elevated. I don't know why. Like a little bit of elevation, but I kind of want to see what it looks like just flush. Because I think then we're going to get like a cool little retaining wall. I mean, it probably can't really be flush because this highway kind of needs to drop down a little bit. So let's just try a couple little things. Okay, just hear me out. Next video, make more Skyline. I don't, I'm afraid. Oh, well, actually, I do a little bit. I build something else. It should be out this weekend. Or maybe like Sunday or Monday. Could be midweek. I haven't quite finished editing yet. And I don't really feel like editing today. I kind of just want to build. I'm in a building mood. So I kind of want to use that energy. It seems like worst public transport type in Istanbul, Turkey calls it Metro Bus. Yeah, I've actually heard stories about that. That it was like poorly designed. I'm kind of into this. If I do this. I would really love it if I'm like what that person said before. Would really like to widen that a bit, but that's fine. That's fine. And I mean, this could go into a tunnel and oh no, probably not underneath a swamp. So I think that's basically the end of the line there. Now that he's dropped, I might drop this a bit more because that's pretty high up. Oops, sorry, sorry about that car. And let's fix up some of these trees, shall we? These bloody trees. Oh! What just happened? I didn't do anything. So this is what's happening. I think something is messing up with my trees. Because I've actually lost a lot of things. Actually, you guys might be able to help me here. I know we're just gonna take like a quick little pause because and as I try to avoid spoilers. So for instance, like this rock wall was completely full. I had filled all this with these rocks. But then as you can see, they've disappeared here. And now that's not a fire. Fire hasn't destroyed them. At least I don't think a fire would have destroyed them. I think a fire has broken through here because the wood is 0. So that kind of gives me the impression that perhaps a fire has broken out and like destroyed things. But a fire did not just destroy those trees that were clipping into there. So it actually makes me think that something is messed up maybe in my Anarchy settings. Maybe not. Or maybe it's within tree Anarchy, or tree controller. I don't know if it's that either. Looks like everything's pretty good. I don't know what's going on, but it's driving me nuts. Because I spend hours placing down things like trees. And then they... Oops. See? Disappeared. You should not be... No, none of them should be disappearing. Why is my bridge so high? Gotta make that clearance. Gotta make that clearance. Plus, it's not super crazy. I feel like a lot of the bridges that have to clear the train lines are actually like super steep. At least they are in Australia. I think it looks weird in a game like this, but in reality, it's not crazy. I just don't want any trees disappearing. You just need to stay where you are. Linden? I don't want Linden. I want this one. I want London Plain. Linden's got a bit of a... No offense, Linden, but I feel like from certain angles, the color gets a bit strange. Same with Hickory. So I think it's going to be kind of annoying seeing two different trees mixing in here, but that's fine. See? Disappeared. You get back here. That is very concerning. I don't want any trees disappearing. Hey! What's going on there? Hey Poop, welcome my friend. What's my current Google Earth obsession? Oh, that is such a good question. I can't tell you because that will spoil something that I'm working on. So what is my, let's see. What else can I say? It's a bug, Mikey? Okay, that's a real bummer. Is a golf course something you want to add to the city as well? It's unfortunate that they would only act as a park and not as an actual sporting facility. Agreed. And 100%, yeah, I definitely do. I'm actually going to use it as maybe like a buffer for, you know, kind of going beyond the city. And I actually think around here would be a pretty good spot for it. But yeah, I'm so into that. I actually haven't built one in City Skylines 2 yet, so totally. Still trying to think about what my obsession is on Google Earth, but I always just fall into the same thing, you know. Abandoned train lines. That's me. All right, it's time to add some benches, I think. And I will add some advertising too. But I'll start with some benches. Bench. Bench. Got any hints or clues? I'm working on a new series. I'm working on a map. So, something new is coming. Because I like the idea of having two city projects going. You know, just to kind of like target slightly different things. But it's still in its early stages. I really am working on the map spend a lot of time on that map. Oh, that's pretty good. Now, snapping would be very useful here. Do I want him in the middle? Not really. Alright, let's just turn that off. Yeah, I want to work on a map because I really enjoy working on maps. Like, that is one of my favorite things to do in City Skylines. And I actually haven't really done, like, I've made maps for City Skylines too, but like in terms of how much time and effort I usually put into maps, I really have not done as much as I usually do, you know? You know, usually for like Sunset City, for Oceania, I spent like 5 months working on a single map, which is like a little bit silly, but it's like something that I really enjoy doing in this game. But I haven't done any City Skylines 2 yet until now, so now I'm actually like having a really good go at it. And I've been wanting to do something like that for ages, you know, like spend months on a map, but I've just been kind of waiting for the editor to get a little bit more fleshed out. But I cannot wait any longer. I want to dive into it. So yeah, I'm working on a map. I think I'm just gonna place all this. I don't love these benches, but I felt like the wooden ones. I felt like the wooden ones were too. What's the size? Perfect. Yeah, I felt like the wooden ones were too wooden. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like they didn't really fit. Because this is like, I feel like this is like a new build, you know? Like they've only just added this train station. And in fact, it's still kind of being worked on. So brand spanking new. Yeah, and City Skylines 2, that's what I'm doing. In BC, we have one little commuter train that shares tracks with cargo trains, and it only runs at rush hour. Interesting. If you click on a placed prop with move it, use up and down sometimes brings them back. Ah, okay. But I mean, like, I don't want to, you know, I don't really want to do that because I don't want to like know that my trees and my props are starting to disappear. I might go over to those heads and just like give that a go, but they just need to stay where they are. You know, when you spend hours like hand placing things, I don't want to just, I'm not okay with it disappearing. Alright, let's not go too crazy with detail $2. It's not a, it's just not a, it's not a huge deal. Okay? Plants, no, I want props. I'm gonna change the colors of these. Maybe to like a, I don't know. It kind of stands out. Maybe a blue. What am I doing? That's better, you dingus. And I believe the platform is all at the same height, so I should be able to do this. And how are we going? Looking pretty good. Alrighty. Do I like people walking on the props and the benches? No, I do not, but that's fine. I can live with that. And I reckon a little bit too blue. Baby blue. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Too baby blue. Yeah, that'll do. What else, guys? What else do we add down here? Maybe some lamps? We don't have much in terms of shelter. This is like a massive platform, by the way. Like, it's actually quite impressive. Shelter-wise. So I am thinking like a network would be good, wouldn't it? Like if we just could drag out a network, but I don't really know of anything like that. Though, bushes in case you really want to pee. No, you just save that for when you get on the train. Just kind of like pee in between the benches. A little kiosk. You know, I don't love that, but it's fine. I don't want to ruin anything. You know, maybe like this is where you buy your tickets. Definitely roof. I just don't know what to do for a roof. Yeah, just there. Sweet. Definitely a roof. Definitely a roof. I agree. But I could use a path. Let's just do a quick save. Let's try a path. Because this is a roof. It's a pretty damn good looking roof too. So maybe, am I gonna screw things up? Like, what if I was to do a bit of a, just like little segments of it, maybe. Let's just give this a little go. I don't think I've done this before. This is like going to become convoluted, but this like could be quite good. 'Cause, I mean, that's a roof, and I don't love that it's got railings and all that. But let's just see. Oh, gee whizzes! Oh no, we should try. No. No. Get out of here. Think $2. Small glass shelter, back to back looks good. Okay. Mikey. Shelter, huh? I think I might have done this before. Ooh. Yeah. Nice one, bud. That's a real winner. It looks sleek as well. What am I looking for? I think I want to drag him out. I'm probably gonna have to hand place it. It's very annoying. Way too much setting for a station? Okay. Maybe I'll tone it down. Like, could I don't know if I really want to. It's probably not going to be what I want. Almost. Did he just disappear? Have I screwed up the pathfinding? Not enough. Gotcha. And you know what I should have done? I should be doing this. No, I should be doing it here. Alright, let's give this a go. I'm gonna collect some benches too, but that's alright. We'll see what happens. Might place down those benches again. And they're not all lined up. Well, that's okay. Oh, that's so annoying. It's so annoying. I think I'm just gonna have to hand place it, because I don't really need it to be along the whole thing, do I? Like, you usually only get it for like certain little sections. All right. I'm just gonna hand place it. It's gonna look good though. And if I press undo, back. Oh yeah. Alright, I think I need to address that problem, because maybe if I might increase my budget, because I actually don't really want to add another depot at this very moment. Oh, come on, $2. This. How good would copy and paste be right now? Oh yeah, that's sleek. I like that. Good suggestion. Look at all these people. Alright, so I'm going to do it in threes, I think. Yeah, that's actually great. I'm really happy with that. I do think that the charm of this and this City Skylines one is like the limitations do force you to do things and like think outside the box. So I mean, like, yeah, it'd be really nice if I could just like drag out a network and it was like bam shelter, bam seating, like that's exactly how you want it to look. And I'm like, okay, great, thank you very much for that. But I do feel like the payoff is worth it when you have to kind of like put in a bit of this effort. And I might even convert that path up there. I might even just like change it to the one that has the roof on top. Although I think I could actually angle this glass roof. I can do that, can't I? Because that actually could be quite good. Now, just for the record, I'm actually being a little bit willy-nilly with this because I'm going to use Move It instead. I think that's going to be a lot easier. One more. Whew. I mean, it looks fine as is, but I'm not going to let it go. Hi, Timmy. Welcome. Alright, I think I need to align them all up first. Yeah, look, they're all different heights for some reason. Is he still disappearing? I think it might be a bit of a pathfinding issue. Or maybe he gets stuck. Or maybe there's two trains on the line and they're getting stuck at that just one-way track. Single rail track. What are you referring to? High? Oh. Alright, and this needs to be a bit higher up. Maybe like that there. And let's start shuffling this guy around. Pretty good. Make sure that's fairly close. Got to think about that spacing too, don't I? Oh, all right. Almost. We are building a custom station. It's like right in the middle of a highway. As you can probably hear. That was the sound of the traffic, just for a bit of ambience. Probably need to spread this out a bit. I'm gonna get back to you, but this is what I'm thinking. Just check this out. I think that I could possibly... Just want to see what happens here. I mean, I could also just do it like that. You can turn them around so they form a Y shape. Won't crash into a pole as you step off the train. Yeah, that's true. I think I'm gonna just commit to it like that though. I like its archiness. But yeah, you're right. That would actually look pretty good. What was I gonna do? Oh yes, I think I can actually rotate these guys. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of effort, so I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna be actually worth it. Let's just see how we go. You know? Like, it's a possibility. Do I want to go down this path? I'm not quite sure. Like, it could be like, I mean, I could just copy and paste those settings, so it won't be like too painful. Just need to get the angle right. You know, like I could do this. Copy. Paste. Oh. Oh no, did my game crash? No. Oh, phew. Oh, that was a close one. It was just WinZip. Asked me to subscribe. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to pay for you, WinZip. Not now, not ever. Let me see if I can be bothered with this. I think I can. I mean, chat, can we be bothered? Can we be bothered? Are we good graphics? What's going on? You all good? Yeah, you're all good. Alright, I'm just pondering a couple of things. Seems like, well, I think we do have copy and paste. I think we do. I mean, I've just copied this. And I think... Oh, no, I don't want to paste position. Okay, so that's kind of done it. Like, we're almost there. I'd have to just mirror. That's a bit annoying. Like, that could be the thing that makes me not want to do it. Although, I only have to do that once, right? Just gonna... Well... Maybe. Traffic's very noisy. Save my game. Yeah, I know. I know. I did just save it before, so I should be fine. What's going on here? The angle's like just not quite right, but also, does it really matter? Like, that's pretty cool. Even if it's not like totally perfect. Oh, the roof's a bit messed up. You know, like the roof is a bit messed up, but I don't know. I don't even know if people are gonna even notice outside of you people. All right, what do you reckon? Do we dive into it? Do we do it? All right, I know what the problem is here. I'm gonna fix it. I mean, I hope that's a problem. And let's remove that annoying, silly crossing over behavior. So that is also pretty cool. This station is absolutely chockers. Now I'm gonna shuffle. No, I think that's fine spacing. That's fine. That's fine. That'll do. And I will move you a little bit further down. Yeah, there we are. Shuffle. Shuffle. And I think I'm actually going to connect this guy to this. So it's like so you walk under like a roof as you enter the station, you know? Maybe some of the static ploppables, or what they are called, for the path/stairs. I think that this could work. Like this path, this like roof going over. Why don't I just use a covered one? I could totally do that. I just sort of wanted to keep it the same vibe, the same rooftop. Go on, train. You gonna go? Or did I not fix the problem? Don't disappear. Oh yay! I fixed it. This, can I just say, this stream so far is just being full of successes and wins. That doesn't happen. Especially when I make videos. I feel like it's one step forward, two steps back. Covering it with a building means you can have a door and hide the railing. Oh, that's true. That would be quite immersive. And those static buildings, right? I actually haven't downloaded any of them. I mean, I could do that. I don't know if I cared too much about it, to be honest. Like, yeah, I don't love the fact that there's a railing right there, but it's also like not the biggest deal. Let's see what it looks like if I do just use a path. Yeah, I mean, I could just do that. Just keep it super simple. I mean, just kind of stick out. It almost matches this. It's probably not necessary anymore. I mean, does it really matter? Probably doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, got another one. Do I cover it up with a... I don't know. I don't have any of the static buildings, though. I guess it would look pretty cool. Oh, I guess it could. Suppose. Maybe. Suppose I could do that. A static building, but I don't think there's one that's, like, thin enough. Like, we need, like, a 1 by something. You know, like, what I don't even know what I'd use. I do have a couple of door decals. I do. Yeah, like, I actually don't think I have anything that's... Like, that's a 1 times. You know? Like, that is not going to be... So I actually don't think we have enough space to even pull off something like that. Unless I used Maybe something like... Where'd you go? I mean, I could do something like this. There's like a little doorway. I don't know, this probably won't work. It's too much, it's too kiosky. Do I have any doors? I think I've got some door decals. I think. I do. But then you don't usually see doors. You know, you kind of see... Usually just open. The horizontal pillars could work. Yeah, I could use a pillar. I don't know. Might come back to this. This might not be like a huge deal. I am tempted to put a bus stop here, maybe. Is that like the right thing, the right spot for a bus stop on a bridge? I feel like that could work. One glass shelter on the road. That's a pretty... That's a nice idea, actually. Yeah, I could do something like this. For like the entrance. Love the sound of that train coming down. Could be something like this. I actually don't love that shelter on top. Any other ideas, guys? I'm kind of struggling with that section. I don't really know what to do. I don't think a building would fit. I think it's too small. I'm gonna try dragging this a bit closer, because although if people are going down a ramp, that probably makes a bit of sense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to do there. But I do think I'm going to try a bus stop. I think that could be quite fun. Even if it like might not be realistic. I think a bus stop would be pretty great here. You know, like here, and just have like a dedicated lane for it. There's not tons of people using this, so it's not like it's crazy busy. Would this no, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to give him an extra lane. An extra lane. Voices just died there. Beauty. It is just so bright. I hate how bright it is, but not much you can do about that. That's better. And I might remove that crosswalk, because that seems a little unsafe and unnecessary. Cool. And yep, sort yourselves out. Absolutely realistic, especially in Chicago. Great. Great news. You go back here. Still don't love it, but we'll work on it. And so let's just power through a little bit of time and see what happens. Maybe a single bench? Yes. Although is there a bench there? I got a little bench. Just like a tiny little one. I don't think I connected up no one's going to use it if you don't connect it. Oi. And that's actually going to our mall as well, which, like I mentioned before, has this like the same situation. All this detail that I added here has like gone. Oh, there you go. Now it's back. Oh, look how much was missing. Why is that happening? So essentially, I think, was it Mikey who said this? If I just kind of like raise and lower things, it comes back. That is so annoying. Over here, I think a fire broke out. Destroyed all the detail. It's so annoying. I don't know why that happens. But yeah, there it is. All that detail just popped back. I feel like this is not looking right either. Well, I didn't do much down here. Nah, it turns out I didn't do much down there. Like there was a sign that used to sit on here. He's gone. Where'd you go? Hey? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Just gone. Sign, gone. Speaking of Chicago, have you considered making a city based on Chicago? Yeah, I for sure have. And I reckon that St. Andros is probably gonna like, will have like feelings of Chicago. Because I find Chicago really interesting. So it's a cool place. Do I know how to use Anarchy tool? Is that sarcasm? I don't know if you're being sarcastic. Does anyone know how to remove these black lines? This essentially happens when I use Road Builder. Every now and again I can kind of like get rid of them, but it's like kind of stuck. It has a little icon near the Anarchy button. A repair tool. You can use it to bring back the missing props and decals. A repair tool. I don't know. Chat, do you guys know where the repair tool is? I don't know. I think if this is like a similar thing to Mikey, as he was saying that, basically use a move it to like move objects around. It kind of like brings back where it disappeared. But I kind of just don't want it to happen in the first place, you know? Kind of drives me nuts that items. Yeah, see, look, there's like things hidden. Like once upon a time, they were all like this. And then they hide. They shouldn't be hidden, you know? Like that's like even over here, my Fort Disappointment, which is really living up to its name, is also now like really underwhelming because there's like missing a whole bunch of trees and props and bits and pieces. There's tons of stuff down here, but now they're all kind of gone. I don't know what happened. When you have road menu open. Ah. Oops. That's probably not it. Do you mean in here? I don't think I've ever really looked in here before. I mean, all this looks pretty good to me. In my experience using the Anarchy tool once, they stay longer. The descriptions of Thesta mods can explain better than I can at the moment. Yeah, maybe we'll look into a little bit more. Thanks for your help there. I mean, I think my point is that, like, it never used to do that. Like, you used to just be able to, like, place down items and then they stay forever. But yeah, I find there's a lot of areas that are kind of like disappearing. It's really annoying. I'm gonna just put a little bit of detail down here, just kind of like add some stuff. But I actually want to add some billboards now because I think they will just give a bit of color around some of the station tracks. Do a bit of that. There we go. And we've got a fence around. I'm still questioning this. This seems to be causing more problems than improving. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Hey guys, you're not allowed to do that. That's not how this works. I'm gonna say no going straight. And also, you shouldn't be in that lane to begin with. Buses only. That's right. That's pretty typical, right? Chat delay is so annoying. Yeah, it's annoying. Not really much you can do about it. Billboards. Losing money. Let me see. I'm like in the middle of... Oh, actually, first I need to change some of these. I actually think I'm going to put some of these here. Like, I know you probably don't want to, but I think some people might want to sit in the sun. Plus, I kind of want to see them. You know? I'm going to drag these guys over here. It's like some in the sun and some under some shelter. Where's the other one? Oh, where are you? Gotcha. Oh, so close. Gotcha. All that just to shuffle him. There we are. Sweet. In my opinion, there should still be a 1x building from road height all the way down to the platform height. It can take up the width of the entire platform because there isn't any platform on the other side. There is a bit of platform on the other side, but yeah, I agree. It would look great to put a building there, and I probably will end up doing it. But I also don't have those assets on me. I need to get some of those. Massive. Just want a good size one. What's going on there? You just need to stay upright. Excuse me. Alright, that's a bit better. Alright, I think I might do a couple of these. We'll see how it looks. Like I'm thinking around here. Let's have a little gander. I actually would like there to be a sound barrier, because I do think that's probably necessary. Mind you, maybe not. Maybe this is fine. Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. I think that's probably... Maybe I don't think sides would work there. See ya, hi. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. I think they look too out of place. They're just kind of like... I think that's why I wanted some sort of wall there, but maybe instead... Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. He's just like fitting exactly where I want him to go. Let's try something a little bit different. I mean, I could go small, little small signs. All right, let's see how this looks. Okay, how am I gonna get you? You're in there. Yeah, I think I might just do little ones, like in these guys. Oh, that's a shame. The only time I actually want them to be double-sided. Let's try. I feel like I gotta choose the right types of signs too. Like maybe one of these ones. Cool. Now, I would really love to rotate you. There we go. Can you stay rotated? No, you've flipped back around. Rotate, please. Rotate, please. Okay, fine. I'll rotate you manually. Boop. This is such a dangerous train station. Please tell me, how is it dangerous? Because if it is, I'd like to fix it. Oh, that's a tiny one. Ah, that's fine. Damn. Yeah, tell me if it's dangerous, because that could be like fun details to add. Like if we can add a wall to make it more safe. But in Australia, like this would be... I feel like this is fine. Right? Like, it's not too unsafe. How do you stay motivated to keep playing? Because I just can't play this game anymore because I have no motivation. I have too much motivation to play this game. I don't know. Like, if you don't have motivation to play this game, then it's probably not for you. Like, you shouldn't just, you shouldn't play something you don't want to play. But I really enjoy chipping away at something and watching it progress. I find it really therapeutic. Cars could easily go through the wall. Can they? I mean, I suppose they could a little bit, but I also feel like, in my imagination, that's like a barrier. You know, like, I can't imagine people being able to... Like, we've got smaller barriers than that. Fence between the highway and rails, like a wire fence. Okay, well, let's have a little play with that then. Let me get these billboards where they belong. They're not living through. They're for sure not perfect, but like, it's fine. Sweet. That'll do. Beautiful. Lovely. Wonderful. Alternatively, the racing station in Chicago would be another one to look at. Well, I think we're actually almost done with this. Now, I agree that is probably, yeah, a bit unsafe. So like a different sort of barrier. I mean, we could try the noise. Oh no, the noise barrier did not work before. Maybe a noise barrier on the car side. Should we try that? Like if I was to, what am I doing here? Let's get your act together. What about a bit of that? Feels too high. That's a shame because I mean that would actually just be so nice, but I actually think it's too boxed in now. What time is it? 10:30. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna stream for just a little while longer. Just while we finish up some stuff. It's a shame that doesn't... Like, I can't, like, change the height of it. That's a bit too tall. So I'm going to... Sound barrier. Retaining wall. If I put a retaining wall there... How's that look? I mean, it could be a bit sunken, and it could act more like a wall. Get the god, hello my friends. This is more Los Angeles style. It is 100% more Los Angeles style. Classic. This is... Oh dude, I'm so predictable at this point, but can't help it. And you will watch me build another one of these. I guarantee it. What if the train track had a retaining wall? What does that look like? And then I could raise them up a bit. Okay. I choose you. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Retaining wall. What is it at the moment? Can I do both? No. Yeah, retaining wall. Elevated. Retaining wall. I could raise them up a bit. Suppose. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. Like, I feel like that's probably enough. No, probably not enough. Okay, what about if I raise it all up? It's dangerous. There's a lot going on down here. but I think that's everything. I'm pausing it. Alright. If I raise him up, then that's going to really make the wall a little bit higher up. Make it a bit safer. Oh, snow's coming down. Is snow back there? Whoop. Do you guys see that? Hey, what's going on back there? Alright, and that, I think, is far safer. Oh, and hello, trees. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Safety last. Aesthetics first. Safety last. And trees, where were you like 40 minutes ago? Honestly. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. This has actually turned out far better than I expected. I really thought this was going to be a total pain to build. And it's pumping, which is nice to see. It's like so cool seeing how many people are actually using it. Just going to speed him up. Just check out that movement. That's nice. Place another train track piece and put sound barriers. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be, yeah, I mean, that would be great, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. I actually really like these retaining walls on either side because it kind of like makes it nice and bold, you know? It's got like a real, there's a real color down there. You know? The only thing I want to change is I just want to get rid of these black lines. I don't know how to get rid of them. They're just there. They drive me nuts. It's always satisfying when Sims use a station you spend time working on 100%. Yeah. I mean, like, I pretty much won't build anything if it's not going to be functional. Are you going to extend the line or is it the end of the station? No, I think I am going to extend it. But I actually don't really... I mean, I guess I could follow the train, the highway. But yeah, I mean, it is a little bit LA, in my opinion. And I don't want to put too much West Coast on this map. You know, like I want to keep this very East Coast. But in saying that, I was like, I'm sure there's examples of the exact same thing. Make a pedestrian bridge to relieve some pressure on the car bridge. I actually think that's... I actually don't think it's needed. I mean, yeah, that would look cool. Like, if this was the heart of the city... If this was the heart of the city, then for sure, but... I mean, this is kind of just like a little station that gets... Oh, it's pretty busy. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Something you said earlier you might have missed. For Road Builder, unfortunately, there are still some configurations of widths and combinations that show those visual void glitches. Yeah, I did miss that. But yeah, I think you're right. I think because I can remove them, and I will have a go, but it's very annoying. You have to basically like remove the road and then like drag it out again, which I probably will do, but so past my bedtime, but so locked in. Love your stuff. Thanks. Appreciate it, Noah. Yeah, if you're watching from the like Europe and UK, man, it's nuts. Yeah. This guy's like flashing. There's all sorts of graphical things going on, but that is like pretty. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna just give this area a bit of TLC. Like we're gonna just like fix up a couple of places that have just like lost a lot of trees. You know, like what? Why? What? Why? This should be a pretty... Whoa. Yeah, why not? Go on. You go there. Whoop. Yeah, alright. This is a pretty well established area, you know? Like, we need some trees. Get some alder. Some nice tall alder. Boop. Yeah, that's what I was missing. You know, like sometimes I look at these places and I'm like, oh, what's going on here? Like, it doesn't seem right. It's trees. Like Castle Point, this part of Castle Point's meant to be well established. But then this side, I'm quite happy with it having smaller trees. Like I don't even want to put trees there. I kind of just want to keep it fairly... I'll give them some. But I reckon this is like somewhat new development. You know, like 20 years ago. Yeah, like where did those trees go? They were here. Definitely added these. Cover up a bit of those imperfections. How much better that looks. I think that this needs something like a petrol station. How about we remove these guys? Maybe like I need like a 2 times. That'll do. And I'm gonna put a station. I saw that City Planner used a mod recently in his last episode where it basically removed stuck sims. And I do wonder about that mod because I feel like I've got a lot of people who are like leaving the city and are stuck, especially after I removed just giant chunks of people. So I'm tempted to grab the same mod and just like give that a little go. Has anyone played around with it? It looks fairly safe, but I'm always like a bit hesitant. Yeah, like a nice big servo. Stick him there. Don't worry about it. You're good. And then we'll get like a couple of like strip malls. I also feel like this is different. Like I did more here. Like I don't think I would have left it like that. I don't know, maybe something's happened. This is like giant areas that like do not look. Just back it up. Yeah. I think that's definitely the plan, but I'm still nervous, you know? I get nervous about mods that like just change things drastically. If that's a new development, the houses would face the road with grass away from the highway. That's true. The Space Orc is saying that you're watching this giant storm right now, eating pizza and watching you. This is crazy. Great. That sounds like a really fun afternoon. Oh, I like that. Was that a signature building? You get out of here. I think I might go back. That's kind of fun. Or that's a... Well, that could just be like a... It could be like a Chinese restaurant or something. Yeah. That could be like a... That actually might be able to get some parking around it. We'll get rid of that gravel. Don't love that. And... I think I want that pavement. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're just gonna have tons of parking surrounding this guy. This parking lot here is just like so well done. Like, look at that. I love all the angles on this one. That's like a masterclass of adding in parking. This side, we're not gonna go to that level of detail. I think he's just gonna be very simple. Although I'm pretty sure it's not flat. There we go. Now it's flat. Hey Raph, how are you, my friend? Yeah, I am not wrapping up this stream, but we are getting close. What am I looking for? Why can't I find... I'm looking for... I think it's this one. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, I want to finish off the next episode. There's supposed to be parking here. What? Why didn't you show up before? What? I don't think you guys are actually connected. Although I don't think it's a big deal. I'm sorry, but can you just like appreciate the size that was? Like, how did I get that? Oh, you are connected. Look at that. I mean, this one's not as well done, but this one, look at that size. And people are there. All right, fine. Great. Good on you. I'd like parking that side, but you know what? I think it's a bit of... Nope. 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 Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. That mod gave me back a few FPS. Well, that is good to know. Yeah, Citizen Entity Cleaner mod does work, but only temporarily. It seems after running the game for a while, the stuck citizens just increase again. So not sure how accurate it is. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like, is it worth the bother? It might be. When's the next episode of City Skylines 1? Not for at least a month. I haven't got anything pre-recorded or anything like that. And I'm currently working on some stuff that I'm like kind of invested in at the moment with City Skylines 2. So yeah, I mean, as much as I love doing City Skylines 1, it's like it can be really hard to justify. Like, that video is, and I expected it, but it still hurts. But it is like just doing so much worse than City Skylines 2. And that wouldn't be a problem if I was just doing it for fun, but you know, if I'm taking time off work to make videos, I absolutely can't justify just doing it all the time. Which is like, you know, the price you pay, but... You know what? You can have a sign in your backyard. Sorry, big fella. Just a bit of a sign in your backyard. Well, that's good. I think that's a nice little addition there. Kind of just like ties up the area. It's looking pretty good. Love City Skylines 2 much more. Interesting. Oh, that's you, Johnny Ray, saying it. I thought Gator the God was saying after he asked for more City Skylines 1. Yeah, I'm still pretty torn. I think it's just one of those things. I love both games for like different reasons, and I feel like both games have their limitations. You know, I think I'm like more invested in City Skylines 2 at the moment because it's I can see the potential with it, and there's like things you just can't do in City Skylines 1 that you can in City Skylines 2. And after going back into City Skylines 1 after a while not playing it, yeah, I really felt it this time around. But in saying that, it's like got so much charm and is like still such a great game that I see how City Skylines 1 is still something I'm always just going to keep on going back to because it's still so great. There's still like so much potential there. And I think the fact that they're both like quite different styles of games, not styles of games, I think they've both got like a different atmosphere. I don't know if I love what I just did there. I might stick with it. And look, these guys are going again. What the hell? The road building tools in City Skylines 2 are the best feature. Yeah, the road building is pretty wild in this game. Yeah, road building is great. And now these are gone. Well, like, what is drive me nuts? Like, what am I doing wrong here? Is it better Bulldozer? Because I think I have... No, they haven't been removed. I just don't know what's going on. It's killing me because, like, the amount of detail put into some of these areas and they all just, like, disappear in the end anyways. Like, why bother? You know? Very annoying. Are you going to fix the node where the tracks meets the platform in this stream? Seems tight angled. I don't think I can change it, unfortunately. I think it's that's kind of like the way it is. As far as I can tell, I don't think I can drag that out any further. I'm gonna give that a go, and then I probably need to go so I can have lunch. Tight angled. I don't think I can change him. Can I change him? Hello? He's coming with me. Yep, he's coming with me. Although, can I change... Oh! Can I change... Yeah, I can't... Yeah. Nah. I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry, buddy. I think we're just gonna have to live with it. Even though I don't love it either. I think it's just kind of the way it is. Hey, but guys, I'm going to head off because I want to finish off this video and have some lunch. So, thanks for joining, as always. Really, really appreciate it. I'm actually quite happy with how much we got done. Because I feel like they could have gone a whole lot different. Especially where it, like, started. Like, this was looking pretty bad before. And I was actually fully going to commit just to having a platform on either side, and I'm so glad we managed to get this one in the middle to work, because now I can't imagine what it just looked bad. Like, can you imagine if it was on either side? So it'll just look so bad. So it's I'm stoked to actually have it on the middle. Like, that's great. And it's good to see people actually using it. I feel like that's a good sign. But I reckon, like, and please let me know, like, leave me a comment so I can get some ideas. But where do we take this? Like, does it just end here? Like, I could be quite happy with it ending here. But then it might actually be nice to actually extend it if we do end up building a town this way or here. Like, it'd be kind of cool to see him go through the countryside or whatever. So, like, just a couple of ideas. It's so popular, Ponderosa. Yeah, but I'm off. Sorry about that. Am I locking the props with Anarchy? That is a very good question. Let's have a little look. I guess not. Is that it? Why? But why was it not like that before? Maybe I've just placed it down. I don't know. That's kind of, that could be it. It kind of seems like it is. Although like other things will disappear as well. So like these are now gone. There was parking here before. Where'd the parking go? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, that's probably it. But I don't really know how to fix that besides going through and like changing it all. But thanks, man. Appreciate that. When's the next episode? Either this weekend or early next week. So it might even, yeah, could be this weekend. But I kind of want to spend this day building rather than editing a video. So if I edit it all tonight and I get all that done, then great. But if not, and I am going out tonight, so I don't know if I'll have time to. So I'll see how we go. So we go. I'll probably edit on the weekend. You can lock with Anarchy with a brush. Oh, you can't. Well, that's annoying. I don't think I would have brushed that. Don't have to do it prop by prop. Oh, you can't. All right. Well, yeah, I'll have to look at it. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I just don't want to like build. I'm just gonna like fly over to a different spot. Spoilers, spoilers. Don't look at spoilers. Like all this is locked and is fine and nothing's disappearing and all that's good. So I don't know. Maybe I just like built all that with like a different version of Anarchy. I'm not quite sure. Like maybe I've just kind of stuffed it up. But there's like still nice details down here. So I guess like that's like good to know. You know, like this, if this all disappeared, I'd be very, very upset. So like it's good to see all this still down here. Geez, got a lot to do. There's like some fun stuff around here. Hey, all right, I better go. I gotta go. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you all tuning in, as always. And yeah, I'll see you very soon. See you later. Bye. Bye-bye.